Don't forget. Some things mustn't be forgotten. The shadow hunting me. I must hurry. My name is Daniel. I live in London at Mayfair. What have I done? This is crazy. Don't forget. Don't forget. I must stop him. Focus. My name is... I am Daniel.
Silly.
May 1839. After pounding the unforgiving stone wall for what seemed like an eternity, I realized it was hopeless. I was trapped. I fell to the ground, gasping for air, trying to focus. That's when I saw a faint blue shimmer. My weakened body was heavy to carry, but I managed to push myself toward the enchanting light. It was waiting for me. Enclosed in dark nothingness, I felt myself drawn to the mystic light. I reached out, closing it in my hands. The faint glow escaped my fingers and began to spark brightly and spirit me away, unlocking alien memories of spiraling towers, endless deserts, and impossible geometry. The next thing I can remember is the grating sound of stone being lifted. the voices of the Arabs pulling me to safety, and grasped firmly in my hands was the broken pieces of a most peculiar relic.
You have to be swift when you activate the first one. You hear that? If it stops, you'll have to start over.
Isn't all this a bit excessive?
You can never be too careful, Daniel.
Alexander, is it inside the castle?
In a manner of speaking. Come, bring the lamp. You've been to the refinery, have you not?
I don't believe I have. Is it connected to the... what did you call it?
The inner sanctum. My most precious chamber, Daniel. And it lies well beyond the refinery. In fact, it lies beneath the very stone of Brennenburg.
Where did the Baron go?
Who cares? He left us enough wine to last us a lifetime. Or at least until tomorrow.
What's happening? Oh, it feels like my chest is going to burst. Oh.
My God! Wilhelm, do something!
Accept it. We're not getting out of here alive.
How can you say that? Alexander, you piece of shit! Let us out of here!
There should be more coop racks. Let me see. And one part aquafortis.
It sure is dark in here.
Yes, and there's a good reason for it. But you can light the lamp now if you wish.
What's the reason? For the darkness, that is.
Stay close. Be careful not to stray.
What's the reason? Why is it so dark?
Pay attention, Daniel. It's important that you keep going straight and make sure not to stray.
yesterday.
French. My journal is gone. What would they want with my journal? Where is it?
Thanks, Cactus. It's obviously Minecraft.
You have an ascending room. Will it take us to the inner sanctum?
It will definitely take care of the vertical part of our journey. So, you have ridden an elevator before?
Yes, the Colosseum at Regent's Park, as I mark as one. It takes you to the gallery where you can view the panorama.
Good. This ride might be a little longer, and in the other direction.
Um, 100% means all permanent items, all notes, all diaries, and saving Agrippa. Thanks for the good luck, Bolt. And thank you so much for the 100 bits proof. That's a lot. Thank you. And thanks for the good luck. Yeah, all the letters. Since Amnesia is a puzzle game, you lose all the items by the end of the game. So having a 100% inventory thing doesn't really work.
Come this way.
But if you get the, I guess, true ending by saving Agrippa, then you get a lot of items. So I think that's a good trade.
This is where criminals are locked up.
Like a dungeon?
Very much so. Come, don't linger.
He might hit me.
But Mother, I don't want to leave without you.
Hurry, child. You must go.
No. That's also why you can see unknown world record at the top. Because I routed this today and made it today.
Make the hole any wider.
So this is the second run,
Someone is coming.
and it's kind of cool. I like it.
Everything will be
not like an amazing 100% run, because the game just doesn't allow for like an amazing 100% category. That's just how the game is, really. But I still think it's cool to visit more rooms. So, let's come to route. There's another Monka-esque part. Ooh, that's extra scary if you get the slide. Listen to the monster. Ooh, so close. He was right there. It's a monk, guys, if I've ever seen one. No! Are you kidding me? The edges around all the rooms are really slippery if you land on them. And I wanted to cut that corner a bit more than I should have. And that's the punishment you get if you try to cut a corner too much and accidentally land in such a way that you get a boost out of the map. Where do I spawn? Okay. Well, that sucks. Amnesia punishes you really hard for voiding out. Gotta wait a long time before it happens. This area is a bit slow to out of bounds. It's significantly faster to do everything in bounds, but it's really difficult because you have... Come on! Oh my god. You have 3 monsters chasing you. Not at the same time, but I think it's possible. So, I mean, this area is just filled with a lot of figures. So, inbounds would be faster, but it's really hard. Very risky. Yeah, at least you get the void out. Otherwise I'd have to exit the map and continue, and then it would be RTA, not single segment. This is what most categories are based on. The TAS, I wish, dude. Okay, I didn't realize it was that picky. I guess I'll be more careful this time.
Well, it's for his own good.
That's what I wanted to do, and it's on this one. Come on. Ah, this angle is not great. This boost is actually very consistent, you just need to have a good position. Come on. Hello? I'll work on a setup, visual cues, and exactly where to stand eventually. Oh yeah, I should use my lantern. Your sanity is actually interesting in this category because you hit a lot more triggers, which drain your sanity. So right now it's at ... which is the lowest sanity possible. So my camera is moving really slowly, and I can't do anything about it until I do a puzzle. Thanks for the host, Walt. And if your sanity reaches, I think it's 0, then you sorry, that was pretty loud. My keyboard is very loud, so I don't really want to have my mic unmuted. I want to use like push to talk or push to unmute. Yeah, if your sanity reaches 0, then you fall to the ground and you lose like 15 seconds. You can't always do anything, do that much stuff about it. I checked that I got. Yeah. I'll be checking my inventory a lot to make sure I got everything. Oh, I should not have done that void out quick strat because Because my camera was moving so slowly due to the sanity drop, then I wasn't really able to turn around quick enough to click the door. That was really risky. Oh wait. Audie is hunting me? What do you mean?
Don't forget your bag, Daniel.
I also need to tab out and scroll in my document a little bit. So I lose some time due to that.
There is no
Am I still really damaged?
shame in using a parasol in the desert. As it happens, it's imperative to your survival.
I'm not exactly sure where this
shade
note
will
is.
hurt much less than that,
Hope it's in
I assure you.
this area. Kind of forgot, to be honest. Oh, the monsters. Let's see. We only need that note. The only thing we need to do in here. Because we do the puzzle. Advance. Intentionally.
You're conserving water from the spring.
Yes, it enables me
So
to
my
control
PB
the water
90%
and the drains
is
to some
28,
extent.
29.
Also,
So that's just about to pass.
all sorts of purposes.
This category is going to be a bit longer.
Well, that too. But mostly
Not
to
an hour,
run
though.
different machines.
I'm not really sure how low it can go.
Exactly.
Really hard to make a guess at this point. Also, I don't need to turn on the valves, I just need the notes. You can jump around these, but it's very hard. Okay. It's actually really precise to jump around these at Steam. And you take a lot of damage if you get hit by it, so it's not really worth it most of the time. Wait, did I unmute myself? Probably not. That trick is really hard. It's almost pixel perfect, and in some cases I think it is. Oh my god. And that tiny boost as I went back down to reset. Sewers is always going to be hard, but I think that boost doesn't work if you're too far left. I was really far left there. Because you want to hug 2 walls, and I only hugged 1. I think I shouldn't hold sprint while I'm doing the boost. I can hold sprint afterwards. That might have been the reason I... Yeah, that was a lot of damage. I've never been that damaged in series before. That was cool. I wasted all my health potions right away.
Agrippa, I need you to stay awake. Can you feel the syringe?
No, I can't feel anything. Alexander,
Yes.
soon I won't even be able to move, will I?
Your life is safe.
I don't doubt that. Thank you. You have my gratitude. My name is Agrippa. Who might you be? Daniel?
This blade is incorrect because I used another route. I timed this to be faster, so I'll delete the gold later.
What else?
had to scroll in my document again.
What are my intentions, Daniel? Salvation. It used to be yours, but now you only seek misplaced revenge. How do you justify your violence? Is it for the greater good? Are you doing the world a service? It is you who caused all this pain and death. If you had accepted your fate and submitted to the orb when you first discovered it, none of this would have happened. It is curiosity in league with your selfishness that is killing us both.
I'm not gonna bother with the gap jump right now. Do that some other time. Super precise trick that gets you across the gap and gap jump instead of doing this boost and walking over here. You want to avoid going over the bridge to the right there because that spawns a monster. It'll land over there, to the left of me now, using the gap jump, but it's only a few pixels. It's very precise. Requires a lot of practice, because I have not done. Saves like 30 seconds. First intentional death. This category actually has some downtime though. There are certain cutscenes like this one that any percent avoids. So this is a time where I can actually just relax a bit and read chat. Reading chat is really hard in this game, but luckily this category has some moments like this, so that's cool.
Do it. Save yourself. He is a murderer, Daniel. He is evil.
And you get to listen to all of these really cool, or brutal, gruesome cutscenes and
the man, cut the lines, cut the flesh, watch the blood spill, let it come.
This is kinda insane.
Please, I didn't do anything. Paint the man, cut the lines, paint the man, cut the lines. Please, the man cries. Now you see. I did well.
Monk ass dude.
For another. You hear me?
Yeah, there are some really interesting, brutal but interesting cutscenes that you only get to see in this category for casual players.
Withdraw your shadow from my domain.
Not sure if you actually need to go out here. I don't think you do, because you end up by the table anyway.
Alexander, there isn't much time. I can feel it. We must act swiftly. I will do whatever it takes.
because I opened the doors, we don't have to do a really hard trick to boost and get out of bounds. Wait, I think I'm going the wrong way. Yeah. So we actually need to enter the chancel 3 times, because there are certain diaries and notes that we just we'll just miss them if we don't do this now. Because we need to not have all the ore pieces when we enter this place, this area. Damn it, I need to void. Because that guy's there. We void out here on purpose later on. Right before the last area. Oh yeah, that's right, if you void out here, you respawn here. That's actually good. Although there's supposed to be a note here. Maybe that's later. I'm a bit confused. Maybe it's here. Okay, okay. Okay, good. So that death warp or void is actually pretty good because you can. That's the only place you're supposed to be able to fall out of the map. So they place you there, which is really convenient. But that wasn't the main reason I avoided. I just wanted to avoid the monster. I kind of forgot about that. And we get this one, and yeah, that's it. So these 2 notes and well, first one was a diary, the second one was a note. You can only get them if you don't have all the ore pieces.
Just a little further.
Because when you enter this area with all the ore pieces, then
Are you hiding something?
you will get captured, so you can't go that far.
Never mind. Your intuition is
Oh, and the split is wrong. Damn, I need to add in. I forgot to add in the split for this.
It's just a myth after all.
Just have to not split.
These cells are meant to hold prisoners who are under treatment. The people you send for will end up here. Remember that the confinement
And yeah, and
itself works as a
when you
preamble
enter
to
a
the
chancel
torture.
after being captured and escaping,
Don't take anyone
the bridge
before
is
they are
broken,
ready.
so you can't go over to the altar area where I
Sounds from the torture
respawned.
chambers are shuttled in through those
So we'll lose out on
places.
one.
Manage your victims well, and let one prisoner's pain instill terror in his cellmate.
So while that guy's chewing on that, I'll just enter this area. Still can't split. Right now my camera is moving slowly because my sanity is at ... the lowest. So I might just hit the floor and get a headache, or I don't know, seizure, something like that. I probably will, because this area will drain your sanity really quickly, considering there are torture chambers. There's no... I don't think there's anything. Double check. That's a thing, yeah. I'm trying to click stuff and it's just delay. That's how they this effect. It's actually good for running down the stairs, believe it or not. Using which way is left and right. I pretty much need to use the lantern at all times here. Ugh, it's so hard to click. Because I need to keep my sanity up in this area. Oof. You can't really react fast enough. I need to stop sprinting before turning these corners, otherwise I'm gonna fall down. So having ... sanity really sucks. Also these boosts suck. Usually we just go for the next one if we fail it. Let's hope I don't take damage. Wow, okay, that boost was a bit weird. I'm drunk. Stabilize. Hey, Ancient. What's up? Yeah, it's been a while. How have you been, man? I don't think there's a way to avoid getting your sanity this low. Siri, there we go. So my sanity is at 0, and this happens. After this it goes up to 37, I think, which is still low, but it's not that bad. That's really good luck. Wait, combine this for. So right there, when the screen goes purple and you hear this whisper kind of noise, that means your sanity goes up because you solved the puzzle. But that doesn't really happen all the time. Considering we skip a lot of triggers. So now this guy's finished eating. This game has some of the least RNG I've ever seen. But right now I need to focus on which way to go. Read my notes. Yeah, I guess I go to captured. I need to rewrite my notes a bit. This is not cancelled 1, this is cancelled 2.
The shadow. It's close now.
Shadow. Random voice line. You're scared. I think I got all the I need. I should have 20 notes. Check that. I should learn how many there are. One row. Whatever. Yeah, 20 notes. Yeah, so this is the last note in the prison area. No.
I hold no grudge against you.
I gotta practice clicking that bar.
We are so very much the same, you and I.
So yeah, this game is mostly just skill. There's extremely little RNG in this game. Pretty cool. And most things that have RNG to it has a backup, so never bad. Is that the last one? Yep. Oh, almost. Gotta scroll down on my document a bit. That was the final scroll. I think I wasted like 12 to 15 seconds on scrolling in my document. That's not bad.
Ultimately banish the shadow hunting me. I feel it.
When I first went through this, I missed
more than ever.
notes and diaries.
Just outside Olstad.
I think both run-throughs I missed. 2 or 3.
Dairy farm.
You see it. It's some of them. And I realized something really funny. If you don't hold the handle so Agrippa can speak, Agrippa is this guy who's kind of captured. He's restrained and can't speak. His mouth is ripped open, but he can speak through like some machine kind of thing. And you turn the valve or the handle to let him speak. And if you don't do that, and you come back to give him the tonic and cut off his head so you can save him. Oh, that sounds really wrong, but yeah, that's how it is. His head will not be there. It will just be chopped off. I don't know why. I don't know who did that, but if you let him speak, then that doesn't happen. That's very interesting. My speed in this area after that cutscene is really slow for some reason. Which is bad for this part, because I need to land on the goo to not take damage. Now let's make the tonic. How many items? Oh wait, I forgot to listen in the meantime. But there's Bios tonic.
The castle trembled and I
Oh wait, do the bone saw first.
The laboratory might be accessible.
What was his name? Bonesaw 577.
You did it. Thank goodness. Now, here.
What?
Venture. Quick. Please.
Delicious sounds. Oh, hit the ceiling. So this time I need to avoid again. You remove that monster. And you actually get placed a bit further forward here, so definitely saves time, even if you're able to avoid the monster. So this should be diary number 23. So let's count them. Wait, 22 I mean. There's 23 total, and that was 22. I mean, what I really should do is just complete the run and then see if I got everything, and if I didn't, then just not save the splits. Like that. You can get instant boost here, but it's kind of tricky. Oh, that was instant. That's cool. So now I can use all my potions. That was the last diary. I'm not sure if I'm gonna get sub 1 with this one. Especially if I keep losing time to this trick. Yeah, probably not gonna be sub 1 because you gotta wait a long time to have the portal open. So here's the TOS guy.
I was wondering if you were going to show up. I see Agrippa convinced you to run some errands. Tell me, is everything nice and clear now? Am I the villain? Good and evil. Such comforting concepts.
It would be cool if you could check your inventory, or at least some things like the notes
That you see no
and diaries without pausing the game.
in Agrippa.
I love 4 hours, it's such a good emote. Yeah, this is just a test run. Second test. Here's some more dialogue here. I am awkward. Just looking at us. There's no indication how long this is going to take. Am I supposed to do something? This is taking really long. It's as if he's waiting on me. Maybe I need to click too early. That was a long time. Yeah. Wow, okay, I actually didn't know that. So if you're patient and know how the game is, then the portal won't trigger. That's cool.
But you know, you fool! You have ruined us!
I guess I could have gotten sub 1 if I just clicked the portal. Whatever. Alright, first streamed 100% fun. Oh, I can't check my my diaries and notes, but I did that before the final boss.
There he is. Do you see him, Vaya? He deserves so much more. Please, help him. I know you can. Don't worry, Daniel. It will be all right.
That is so pixelated. Dang. Did you know, Ree? So, I went to the wrong place, or almost went to the wrong place a couple of times. I had like 4 or 5 unintentional deaths. So, this run really sucked. Probably still some more optimization. Outward. I mean, I know one that I'm not gonna being inbounds for the whole prison north.